everyone, Yogamamajess here. Today we're going to take our adventure to the water. Now for those of us who live here in sunny Florida, that's all we're thinking about right now is jumping in the water or going for a boat ride. So for those of you who might not be in such a warm place, we invite you to join us on this adventure. So we're going to go out to the boat. Turn to your side, bend your knees, and now lift those feet, making our boat pose. Now we want to lift our heart, roll our shoulders down and back. And if you're thinking, this is a great boat, but I'm ready for a little bit more, reach the arms out in front of you. Now we want to work on a nice long spine here. If you round your spine, your boat might just tip over. Good, breathing here. Look at those toes. Maybe give those toes a little wiggle as you breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Keep breathing. That's what moves this boat. And now we're coming up to a bridge. Bring your feet down, hands next to your hips, and then lift your hips. Ooh, we got to get our boat under this bridge. Can we lift those hips a little bit higher? Good. Press down through your feet. Press down through your hands to lift those hips. Good. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. We made it through that bridge. Have a seat. Back to that boat. Now, what do we see in the water? Oh, the first thing I noticed was a fish. Let's join that fish. Extend your legs out on your mat. Come down onto your elbows and then drop your head back. Now for some of us, we might be able to drop the crown of the head all the way down. Others of us might want to slide those elbows a little closer forward so that we can get a little closer to the ground. Now when we see those fish breathe underwater, they really puff up their gills. So breathe deep, lift up that chest a little bit higher. Pressing down through your elbows, pressing down through your hips. Really open up through the throat and the front side of the body. Now gently tuck your chin. Come back up to seated. You know where we're headed. Back to that boat. Good. Remember, our breath moves our boat, so keep that breath nice and steady. Ooh. I spy with my little eye, a favorite in our family, a turtle. Turning towards me, bring your feet out wide and then walk your arms underneath your feet and try to or underneath your legs rather, and try to grab those feet. Good, so some of us might sit up a little bit taller here. Some of us might be able to walk those hands a little further forward. Either way, we love all turtles in our family. So just breathe here as you fold forward. Hold on to those feet to maybe get a little bit closer to the ground. Come back up, back to that boat. All right, is this boat getting a little bit faster? Ooh, a little bit faster. Extend the legs, reach the arms, breathe, 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 breathe. We've got one more stop to make on this boat ride. Find a comfortable seated pose. I always prefer crisscross applesauce. Now I want all of you to reach down, grab an imaginary piece of gum, and then pop that gum in your mouth. Now sometimes we get a little bit nervous, or we have worries, or we can't sleep. So I want you to put all of those worries into this imaginary piece of bubble gum. How are we going to do that? We're going to blow a big, huge worry bubble. And once all of our worries are in that bubble, we're going to let that bubble just float away. Want to give it a try? Chew up that gum. Here we go. Got one more little worry. And now, send that bubble on its way. What'd you think? Let's try that again. Maybe use your hands to show how big that bubble is, to make sure you get all of those worries in that bubble before we send it on its way. Ready? Chew up that gum a little bit more. Here we go. And let it float away. One more time on our boat. Bend those knees. Remember, we need to power that boat with that breath, and now we don't have any worries holding us back. Take one more deep breath. We're almost back at the dock. Hug those knees in. Take a moment to be thankful for this really fun boat ride we just got to take. And I'd like to wish you a beautiful day by saying namaste. Thank you.